So you want to be rich, huh? Who doesn't? We all dream about fast cars, big houses, and owning a pet tiger like Mike Tyson. But spoiler alert, it takes more than just Googling how to be rich to actually become rich. In this video, you're going to learn the real step-by-step process from me, a seven-figure business owner who has too much free time, so I am now teaching degenerates on YouTube how to build serious wealth. No sugarcoating, no get-rich-quick schemes, just practical, actionable advice that's more legit than your favorite financial guru's sales pitch. Stick around and I'll show you how to level up from broke to baller. I know what you're thinking, Uncle Rich. Are you dumb? Obviously, I need to earn more money. This sounds pretty obvious, right? But stick with me. Many believe that becoming rich is all about cutting back, like saving every dollar like a bad episode of extreme couponing or skipping out on that daily coffee. But here's the real secret. Earning more is the game changer because it increases your financial potential exponentially. Think of it this way. Cutting costs has a limit. You can only save so much before you run out of things to cut. But earning more, there's virtually no limit to how much you can earn. Instead of stressing over cutting out small luxuries like coffee or your nicotine addiction, why not focus on earning enough to buy the coffee shop? That's a whole different mindset. It shifts the focus from deprivation to abundance. By increasing your income, you have more freedom, more options, and most importantly, more room to grow. However, there's an important catch. Earning more isn't enough if you're not saving more too. This is where many people fall into the trap of lifestyle creep. When you start making more money, it can be tempting to upgrade your lifestyle. Nicer cars, bigger houses, becoming a regular at the strip club. But if your spending increases as fast as your income, you won't actually be building wealth. This is why 78% of former NFL players are declaring bankruptcy after 2 years of retiring, and 60% of NBA players are broke within 5 years after leaving the NBA. Talk about more money, more problems. Instead, as your income grows, make it a point to save more too. By maintaining a balanced lifestyle and avoiding unnecessary spending, you can take full advantage of your increased earnings. This way, both your income and savings will grow, putting you on the fast track to financial freedom and one step closer to buying the Porsche GT3 RS. Yeah, I know we all want that car. Building wealth is about scaling your income and creating opportunities for your money to work for you. That means finding side hustles, investing in assets, advancing in your career, and most importantly, managing your spending so that you can save more as you earn more. When you get this balance right, you're playing a much bigger game. Okay, so we all know you need to earn more to become rich, right? But how do you go about this exactly? Well, you've got options. You can maximize your income at your main hustle, level up your skills, and try to gain promotions within your organization, or you can also start a side hustle. It's all about creating multiple streams of income. Illegal or not, just make that money. Seriously, though, probably best to go the legal route. I knew a guy who doesn't have legs now due to some shady business practices. For instance, the legal route has lucrative side hustles, including freelancing, like offering graphic design, writing, or programming services online. If you're more hands-on, you could start an Airbnb rental, drive for Uber or Lyft, or even resell items on platforms like eBay or Amazon FBA. The possibilities are endless, from starting a YouTube channel to tutoring, consulting, or even launching an e-commerce store. The key is finding something that fits your skills, interests, and schedule while bringing in that extra cash flow. Now, you may be asking yourself, Uncle Rich, what is your side hustle? Well, besides teaching degenerates on YouTube basic finances, I started selling hand towels on Amazon last year. I now make around $7,000 monthly from my side hustle. Now, that's some serious coin. By diversifying your income, you're not just increasing your earning potential, but also protecting yourself from relying on one source of income alone. That's the smart way to accelerate your path to wealth. Saving is part of the puzzle to gain serious wealth, but you don't need to live like a monk to save money. The goal is to save smart, not deprive yourself. One of the best ways to do this is by utilizing high yield savings accounts. These accounts are like savings accounts on Tren and D-Ball. They offer interest rates that are often 10 to 25 times higher than traditional savings accounts. This means your money can grow significantly over time without any extra effort. Let's say you saved $1,000 and placed it into a regular savings account with 0.1% interest like a Brokey. After 1 year, you would have only earned $1 of interest. On the other hand, if you place that same $1,000 into a high yield savings account with 5% interest, after 1 year, you would have earned $50 of interest. Now that's money moves, baby. Automate your savings by setting up regular transfers into your high yield account. This way, your savings work for you while you focus on enjoying life. Remember, it's not just about saving, it's about making your money work harder for you. So set those savings on autopilot and watch your wealth grow. Now, the real magic, investing. This is where money starts making money while you sleep. It's like having little employees working for you 24/7. Stocks, real estate, even starting your own business. These are the tickets to serious wealth. In fact, investing is what made me my first million and continues to multiply my wealth yearly. Want to hear something fascinating? You don't need to earn a six-figure salary to become a millionaire. In fact, the path to wealth can be much simpler than most people think. According to the National Study of Millionaires by Ramsey Solutions, 1/3 of millionaires have never earned more than $100,000 in a year. This shows that consistent saving and investing are far more important than hitting a high income. In addition, 79% of millionaires reported that they received no inheritance. Instead, they built their wealth through diligent financial habits, such as investing in their company's 401k plans and avoiding debt. The study highlights that the American dream is still alive and achievable despite common misconceptions. Not sure how to invest? It's easy. Like stealing money from a blind guy. First things first, open a brokerage account. You can go with any big names like CIBC Wealth TD, Wealth Simple, or Interactive Brokers. Just make sure it's not one of those sketchy ones that look like they were made by your buddy who still uses dial-up internet. We want your money to grow, not disappear like your ex when the rent is due. Next up, buy ETFs, exchange traded funds, or as I like to call them, everyone's ticket to the stock market party. ETFs are a low risk way to invest. They provide instant diversification, allowing you to invest in a mix of stocks without having to study each company or market. Look for options like the S&P 500 ETF, which tracks the performance of the top 500 US companies. So, in other words, if you bought one ETF from the S&P 500, then you are essentially becoming a shareholder of the top 500 companies in the US. Companies like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia, Tesla, Google, Home Depot, Coca-Cola, Disney, Visa, and 490 more. Set up an automatic investment. Just take a 10 to 20% of your paycheck every 2 weeks, like that money you keep setting aside for your new life that never seems to happen, and throw it into buying another ETF or stock. It's like paying for a gym membership you never use, but this time you're actually building something, not just guilt. Let's break down the math because even I can't avoid it forever. If you're tossing $500 into the S&P 500 every 2 weeks, assuming an average annual return of about 8%, here's how long it'll take to save $100,000. Investment amount, $500 every 2 weeks. Total contributions, that's $500 x 26, because there are 26 pay periods in a year. So $13,000 a year. Estimated time to reach $100,000. Drumroll, please, 5 years and 5 months. Think about if you started saving 5 years ago, where would you be at today? Let me make myself clear. $100,000 is nowhere near considered rich, although as your income grows and you start to benefit from compound interest, you can reduce the time it takes to save that amount. By repeating this process, you can work toward your financial goals and making it rain in the club. Your first $100,000 will be your hardest. Boom! That's it. You're on your way to becoming rich. Just imagine it. Pulling into your dream house without that hag of an ex-wife who took 50% of your shit in the divorce. I hate you, Jessica, and I want my Mercedes back. Remember, earn more, save smart, invest wisely with regular and automated investments, and most importantly, develop that millionaire mindset. It's not going to happen overnight, but every step you take puts you closer to financial freedom. This is my first YouTube video, so make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more content like this. See you at the Country Club Player. Uncle Rich out.